And it has been estimated that households spend about 1/3 of their income on housing. Whether renting or ownership, you spend about 1/3. So with all your income that you get, either you go and rent. In Ghana, housing is very expensive. You spend about 500 cedis, 1,000 cedis, 1,500 cedis, 200 cedis. It's about 1/3. So you must look at housing is very, very, very important. Let's look at the situation in Ghana. We all know, most of us, if not all, we know about the housing deficit. We are saying 2 million housing units. It means there is high demand with limited supply. 2 million housing units. When you break it down, you are taking the average household size of 4.5. You say every household there are 4.5 persons. So if you multiply it by the 2 million units, how many you get? You get about 9 million people. So the deficit of 2 million housing units is affecting about 9 million people. That's almost about 1/3 of Ghana's population. This is very serious. If you take a whole country and 1/3 do not have access to decent housing, it's a very serious matter that we shouldn't joke with it at all. That means you are very important in the country. You play a very important role in the country. Let's look at urban housing situation. When you come to Accra and most cities, Kumasi, Takoradi, you see high-rise buildings. This is Accra Central with the National Theatre around there. These other structures you may know of it. But let's look at the downside. What is happening? There are slums and squatter settlements everywhere. And it keeps springing up wherever you go, under high tension, wherever there is a small space. You wake up one day and somebody has come to put up a kiosk in front of a corner somewhere. And if this keeps happening. And it's a challenge that we as players in the housing industry, we need to look at very critically. In the rural areas, so this is what is happening. You see most of our structures are deteriorating. You go to the north, the south, these are some of the most common structures that you see in the rural areas. And these challenges, there's a saying that wherever there is a challenge, there's an opportunity for us to also overcome those challenges. It presents us with enormous challenges. The housing demand. If there is a demand, there must be what? There must be a supply to meet the demand. It's a challenge, but it presents us what? An opportunity to provide. And if there is high demand, prices will also go up. Definitely. My simple economics that I did tells you that if people want more of a particular product, they increase prices. And it's an opportunity for us to also make money. And we have raw materials everywhere, as my director and chief has already mentioned. We have the raw materials throughout the country, wherever you go. The laterite is there, the wood is there, the stones are there, everywhere you go. This also creates opportunity for us to also produce materials that we can use in housing construction. And then a lot of people don't know. Maybe you might not have known about this material that we are going to introduce to you. So it is a big opportunity for you as the first graduates of these skills training to also take advantage of it. There is also available on skilled labor. In Ghana, there are a lot of people who do not have employment. And they can all be trained to come together to also provide for the housing situation that we have. And when you go to the local assemblies, the unplanned development, people are building without plan. This also provides us with opportunities to go in there and structure the housing construction within the districts and then the municipal assemblies. And also, we also have financial constraints. We can come together as a team, form a company. We start our production of local building materials, which we also do to There are a few companies that we identify who are taking advantage of this situation. BCP Block Solutions, they are doing it. Doctor Construction Works, they are doing it. There are several others I might not know. So these are people who have identified the challenge and taken advantage of it to start companies who are building with our local materials. And then we also have fabricators. We don't only get employment in the construction part. the fabricators of this machine also are making money out of it. These machines you are seeing were produced here in Ghana. There is one fabricator that has been working with the department for some time now. He produces the machines for us. It's a form of employment. And he also employs people. So these are opportunities that we can have access to. And then the machines, some of them cannot be produced here. It means you have to import. Even if you have to replicate, you have to import it and then look at it and replicate it. And it's also a business on its own. Importing of these big machines that my director mentioned that can produce about 10 bricks at a time. These are all opportunities that we have. Here we are seeing a group of young guys who have acquired one of the machines, which was locally made, and they are creating an employment for themselves, producing these bricks here. So it's a big opportunity for us here to also take part in this. And you are blessed to be here today to also take part in this program. Even the harvesting or the mining of the raw materials is an employment avenue. So there are so many opportunities that we cannot mention all here. What is government doing in all this? If there are opportunities and challenges, what is government doing? The government is providing policy direction on which way to go. How should we even mine the resources? All these things are being worked on by government, our ministry, together with the department. So government is providing these parts. Also providing support to private investors. Currently, when you are importing some of these machines, you have a waiver on some of the machines, which is also helping to establish housing companies in Ghana. And then we are also providing logistical support. The department has done so before. We provided tools and equipment for some unemployed who were also engaged in housing construction. And then the training comes in, that is why you are here today, also to know more about how you can also be part of this program. And also, we are also promoting, whilst we are training, we are promoting the use of these local building materials. And then local building materials, we are talking about the laterites or other soils, wood, even stones can be used in building construction, wood, clay, among others. There are so many of them, which you will hear about some of them in the next presentations. So this is what government is doing. Honorable Minister.